students, today we will learn about carbohydrates, sources, types and function. Let us see how carbohydrates are classified. They are classified into two groups, simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Complex carbohydrates are made up of many simple carbohydrates. Hence, they have more complex structures than simple carbohydrates. Let us see how simple carbohydrates get digested when we eat them. Being simple in structure, they are quickly absorbed into the blood upon reaching the small intestine. Hence, they provide instant energy. Complex carbohydrates take a longer time to digest when we eat them. This is because they are first converted into simple carbohydrates in our digestive system and then they are absorbed into the blood. The converted simple carbohydrates then provide energy. Hence, complex carbohydrates provide energy that lasts for a longer time. Now observe these images for sources of simple and complex carbohydrates and identify which of these are sweet in taste. Yes, sugar and fruits are sweet in taste and they are sources of simple carbohydrates. Maize, wheat and rice are sources of complex carbohydrates. They are bland in taste. These sources are rich in starch and cellulose, which are kinds of complex carbohydrates. Although carbohydrates are a major source of energy, we need to choose the right kind of carbohydrates. We can ensure this in the following ways. Include more complex carbohydrates such as cereals in your diet. They take a longer time to digest and provide energy. But this energy lasts for a long time. Avoid overeating foods that are high in refined sugars such as chocolates and soft drinks. They give instant energy, but the energy lasts for a short time only. Eat carbohydrates in moderation. Eating excess carbohydrates does not give us more energy. It is converted into fats and gets stored in our bodies. Thus, to summarize, carbohydrates are major energy-rich food. They are classified into simple and complex carbohydrates. Simple sugar and fruits are sources of simple carbohydrates. Grains such as wheat and rice are sources of complex carbohydrates. Starch and cellulose are kinds of complex carbohydrates. We should eat carbohydrates wisely.